creating the trig table for key angles in the interval from 0 to pi over 2. It's really helpful to be familiar with the values of sine, cosine, and tangent for these key angles between 0 and pi over 2. To create this table, we'd have to start by creating a column for sine, cosine, and tangent, and listing these key angles in order: 0, pi over 6, pi over 4, pi over 3, and pi over 2. But there's a nice little shortcut method for creating the values that go in the table. We're going to start by moving down the sine column and writing the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to square root each of those values, and then we're going to divide them all by 2. From here, we're going to simplify those that can be simplified. The square root of 0 is 0, and 0 divided by 2 is 0. The square root of 1 is 1, so this simply becomes 1/2. The square root of 2 over 2 cannot be simplified. The square root of 3 over 2 cannot be simplified. But the square root of 4 is 2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. Now I have the sine column, so I know that sine of pi over 6 is 1/2. To create the cosine column, we're going to flip the sine column. So now, at the very top of the cosine column, I'm going to put the very bottom value from the sine column. So I'm going to put 1, followed by square root of 3 over 2, and then square root of 2 over 2. Next comes 1/2, and finally 0. So now that I have the cosine column, I can identify cosine of pi over 3 is 1/2. And last but not least, the tangent column. So tangent is sine over cosine. That's one of our identities called a quotient identity. Since tangent is sine over cosine, I can take the value of sine divided by the value of cosine to find the value of tangent. So I have 0 divided by 1, that's just 0. Next I have 1/2 divided by the square root of 3 over 2. Now to divide these fractions, it's like multiplying by the reciprocal of the denominator. So we're multiplying by 2 over rad 3. And notice that 2 over 2 simplifies to be just 1. So what I have left is 1 over the square root of 3. A nice way I like to look at it is I like to just look at the numerators here. So since we're dividing by the same value, I know that that's going to end up multiplying by the reciprocal and canceling, so I just recognize it as 1 over radical 3, and rationalized, that's going to be the square root of 3 over 3. Now the next value is nice. It's the same number over the same number. It's the square root of 2 over 2, and the square root of 2 over 2. That's simply 1. Next I have square root of 3 over 2 over 1/2. So using that nice same shortcut, since they're both divided by 2, I can simply take their numerators and think about this as the square root of 3 over 1, which is the square root of 3. And finally, I have 1 divided by 0, which is undefined. So now that I have the tangent column, I know that, let's say, for example, tangent of pi over 4 is equal to 1.